The winner takes $766.
Give me the chips.
Big blind is $100. Small blind is $50.
Fold.
I raise.
Fold. Fold. I fold. I fold.
All in with 1,330. Flop. River. The winner takes $2,710.
Fold. Fold. Call. I raise.
I fold.
Call.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
Check. I raise. Fold.
Turn.
I raise.
All in with $1,330. The winner takes $3,159.
Give me the chips. Fold. Call.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
Check.
Check. Check.
I raise. I fold.
Fold. Fold.
Check.
River. All in with $3,159. We've got a winner with $4,889.
That's it. Move him over.
Big blind is $150. Small blind is $75.
I fold.
Fold. Raise.
Flop.
I raise.
Turn.
I raise.
All in with $4,889. We've got a winner with $6,294.
That's it. Move him over. Fold. I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold. Fold.
Check.
Flop.
I raise.
The madam calls.
Check. Check.
River. All in with
I fold.
$2,094. We've got a
That's
winner
it.
with
Move 'em
$3,109. The gentleman calls. The madam calls. The madam calls.
Fold. Call.
Check.
Check.
I raise. I fold.
Call.
I
Fold. I fold.
Turn.
raise.
River. All in with $1,330. The winner takes $3,260. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Fold.
Call.
I fold.
Fold.
Check.
Flop.
Check.
Player checks.
Raise. Check. Raise. I raise.
All in. The gentleman calls. The winner takes $7,581. Big blind is $200. Small blind is $100.
I fold.
Fold.
Call.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
Check. Call. I fold. Fold.
We've got a winner with $1,580.
Fold. Call.
The madam calls.
Call.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. Player checks.
Check.
I raise.
All in with $606.
Call.
Turn.
Check.
I raise.
Call. Raise.
The miss calls. Split pot.
I fold.
Fold.
I fold. Fold.
We've got a winner with $300.
Call.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman
Call.
calls.
Call.
Flop.
Check.
I raise.
Fold.
I fold.
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 The winner takes $1,750. Big blind is $400. Small
I
blind
fold.
is $200.
Fold.
Call.
Check. Check.
Raise.
Fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $2,070. The gentleman calls.
Call.
Fold.
Call.
Check.
Flop.
I raise.
The gentleman
Fold.
calls.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
Check.
River. We've got a winner with $6,515.
That's it. Move 'em over.
The miss calls.
Fold.
Call. Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
Check.
Turn.
Check.
River.
I
I
raise.
fold.
All in with 5,200. Gentleman calls. Split pot.
That's it. Move him over. Call.
Fold. Call.
I raise.
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
We've
That's
got a
it.
winner with
Move 'em over.
$3,795. Big blind is $600. Small blind is
Fold.
$300.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $900.
Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Call.
Check.
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 Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
The winner takes $3,000.
I fold.
I fold.
Call.
Call. Check.
Flop.
Raise. Fold.
Fold.
We've got a winner with $4,160. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Call. Fold.
Check. Check.
Check. Check.
Check.
I
I
raise.
fold.
Fold.
The winner
Give me
takes
the chips.
$5,208. Big blind is $800. Small blind is $400.
Fold. Fold.
I fold.
We've
That's
got a winner
it.
with
Move 'em over.
$1,200.
Call.
Call. Call.
The gentleman calls. The miss calls. Flop.
Check.
Turn.
Check.
Raise.
All in with $5,123. The gentleman
I
calls.
fold.
The gentleman calls. Split pot.
Fold.
The miss calls. Flop.
Check.
Turn.
Raise.
I fold.
We've got a
Give me
winner
the
with
chips.
$6,100.
I
I
fold.
fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Check. Fold.
We've got a winner with $2,800. Big blind is $1,200. Small blind is $600. The miss calls.
Fold.
Call.
Flop. All in with
I fold.
$5,232. The winner takes $9,212. The gentleman calls. Flop.
Check.
Player checks.
Checks.
River.
Raise.
I fold.
All in with 2,800. The winner takes $6,928.
Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Jack.
Player checks.
Jack.
We've got a winner with $2,400.
Call.
Check.
Jack.
Raise.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $5,040. Big blind is $1,600.
Fold.
Call.
Jack.
Flop.
Check.
All in with $5,650. The winner
That's
takes
it.
$7,255.
Call.
Call.
Flop.
Jack.
Player checks.
Raise.
I fold. Fold.
The winner takes $10,500.
I fold. Fold.
The winner takes $14,348.
I fold. Fold.
We've got a winner with $2,400. Big blind is $2,000.
Fold.
Call. Call.
Turn. The winner takes $11,310.
That's it. Move him over. Call.
Fold.
Jack.
Player checks.
I fold.
All in with $3,328. River. The winner takes $13,117. Big blind is $100. Small blind is $50.
Fold.
Fold.
Call. Fold.
The gentleman calls. The madam calls.
I raise.
I fold.
Flop.
I raise. I fold.
Turn. River. We've got a winner with $3,170.
Fold.
Call.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
I fold.
Check. Raise.
Fold.
I fold.
The winner takes $1,348.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Flop.
Raise.
Call.
I fold.
Raise.
Call.
I fold.
Check.
We've got a winner with $1,920. Big blind is $150. Small blind is
I
$75. The madam calls.
I fold.
Fold. Check. Check. Check.
All in
I
with
fold.
$1,260. We've got a winner with $1,485. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Call.
Call.
I raise.
I fold.
Fold.
Call.
All in with $1,485. We've got a winner with $2,375.
I fold.
I fold.
Call. Fold.
I fold.
Flop. Player checks.
Check.
All in with $2,910. All in with $1,100. We've got a winner with $4,095. Big blind is $100. Small blind is $50.
I fold.
The madam calls.
Check.
Flop.
Check.
Player
I
checks.
raise.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $690. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
The gentleman
Check.
calls. Flop.
Check.
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 Check. Check.
Check.
Split pot.
Give me the chips. I raise. Fold.
The miss calls.
Fold. I raise.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. Flop.
I
I
raise.
fold.
All in with $1,100. Turn. The winner takes $4,262. Big blind is $150. Small blind is $75.
I fold.
Fold.
Check.
Player checks.
I raise. I fold.
We've got
That's
a winner
it.
with
Move 'em
$750.
I
Call.
fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Raise.
Fold.
All in with $200. Turn. River. We've got a
Give me
winner
the
with
chips.
$550.
Call.
I fold. I fold.
Check.
Flop.
I raise.
All in with $1,050. We've got a winner with $1,863. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Fold.
Check.
Flop. All in with
I fold.
$550. We've got a
That's
winner
it.
with $775. Big blind is $200. Small blind is $100.
I fold.
Call.
I fold.
Flop.
Raise.
The winner takes $1,090.
Call.
Call.
I fold.
Flop. Player checks.
Check.
All in with $775. Turn. River. The winner takes $2,050.
Give me the chips. I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. Flop. We've got a winner with $600.
Fold.
The gentleman
Call.
calls. The gentleman calls.
Check.
Check.
I raise.
I fold. I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
We've
That's
got a
it.
winner with
Move 'em
$1,549. Big blind is $400. Small blind is $200.
I fold.
The madam calls. The gentleman calls.
I raise.
I fold.
The winner
Give me
takes
the chips.
$2,840.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. All in. The gentleman calls.
I fold. Check.
Turn. River.
Check.
The winner takes $2,775. Big blind is $100. Small blind is $50. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
The miss calls. The gentleman calls.
Check.
I fold.
I fold.
I fold.
Turn.
Check.
The madam calls. We've got a winner with $1,200.
I fold.
I fold.
I
Check.
Flop.
Check. I
The
fold.
gentleman
I
calls.
raise.
Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. River. All in with $1,260. Split pot. The gentleman
I
calls.
fold.
The madam calls.
I fold.
I fold.
Fold.
Check.
Flop.
I raise.
The miss calls.
I raise. I fold.
The
Give
winner
me the
takes
chips.
$1,180. Big blind is $150. Small blind is $75.
I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
Flop. Player checks. The gentleman
raise.
calls. Turn. Player checks.
Check. Check. Check.
The winner takes $1,776.
I fold.
I fold.
Call.
I fold.
Check.
The gentleman calls.
Raise.
The gentleman calls.
Check. Check.
River. The gentleman calls. All in with $1,210. All in with $743. The winner takes $3,163.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
The madam calls. River. We've got a winner with $1,250.
Give me the chips.
Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. The miss calls.
Check.
Check.
Turn. Player checks.
I fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $600. Big blind is $200. Small blind is $100.
I fold. Check.
Check.
I raise. I fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $1,953.
The chips.
The madam calls. The madam calls.
I fold.
Race.
I fold.
The madam calls.
Race.
I fold. I fold.
We've got a winner with $3,764.
I fold. I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
Flop. Player checks.
Check.
Player checks.
I raise.
We've
Give
got a
me
winner with
chips.
$970. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Call.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
Player checks. Player checks. All in with $500. Turn. The winner takes $1,600.
Give me the chips.
Big blind is $400. Small blind is $200.
I fold.
Call.
I fold. I fold.
Player checks. Flop.
Fold.
We've got a winner with $1,315.
Call.
I fold. I fold. Check. I raise.
Fold.
We've got a
Give me
winner with
the
$1,858.
I fold. I fold.
The miss calls.
Flop.
I raise.
Fold.
We've
Give
got a
me
winner
the
with $1,724.
I fold.
The miss calls.
Fold.
Check.
Flop. All in with $435. Turn. River. We've got a winner with $3,235.
Give me the chips.
Big blind is $600. Small blind is $300. The miss calls.
Race.
I fold. Check.
Fold.
The
That's
winner
it.
takes
Move 'em
$6,365.
Call.
All in. All in. The Madam calls. All in with $1,133. Turn. River. We've got a winner with $6,616.
Move him over. I fold. I raise.
The miss calls. The Madam calls. Flop.
Check. I raise. I fold.
I fold.
The winner
That's it.
takes
Move 'em
$8,510.
I raise. I fold.
The Madam calls. The miss calls.
I raise.
All in
I
with
fold.
$4,898. River. We've got a winner with $12,069.
That's it. Move him over.
Big blind is $800. Small blind is $400.
I raise. I fold. I fold.
Flop.
Check. Check. Check.
River. All in with $4,986. We've
That's
got a
it.
winner with
Move 'em over.
$8,724.
I fold.
The Madam calls.
I fold. I fold.
Flop. All in with
I
$1,464. We've got a winner with $2,664.
I fold. I fold. Check.
Flop.
I raise.
Turn.
Check.
River. All in with $8,724. The winner takes $20,112.
That's it. Move him over.
Big blind is $100. Small blind is
I fold.
$50.
I fold.
Call. I fold. Call.
Call.
Flop.
Check.
Check. Raise.
Fold.
I fold.
Fold.
We've got a winner with $1,202.
I fold.
Fold. I fold.
Call. Fault.
I raise.
Call.
Check.
Check. I raise.
I fold.
Raise.
The gentleman calls. We've got a winner with $2,920.
Give me the chips.
I fold.
Fold. I fold.
Fault. Fault.
The gentleman calls. Player checks.
I raise.
River.
Check. I fold.
The winner
Give me the
takes
chips.
$3,460. Big blind is $150. Small blind is $75.
I fold.
Fault.
The gentleman
I
calls.
fold. I fold.
Call.
The gentleman calls.
Call.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I fold.
The winner takes $1,650.
I fold.
Fault.
The gentleman
I
calls.
fold. I fold.
Raise.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
Raise.
I fold.
The winner takes $875.
Fault.
The gentleman calls.
Call. Check. Check.
Check.
Player checks.
Check. Check.
Check.
Check. Check.
I
I
raise.
fold. I fold.
Fold. I fold.
We've got a winner with $1,613.
I fold.
The madam calls. The gentleman calls.
Check. Check.
I raise.
Fold. I fold.
Fault.
The gentleman calls. Turn. All in with $975. We've got
That's
a winner
it.
with
Move 'em over.
$1,956. Big blind is $200. Small blind is $100.
Fold. I fold.
Check.
All in with
I
300.
fold.
All in with $280. River. We've got a winner with $790.
Give me the chips. I raise. I fold.
Fold.
Call.
The madam calls.
I fold.
Flop.
Check.
Turn.
Check.
Check.
River. All in with $790.
Call.
I fold.
The winner takes $3,024.
That's it. Move them over.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. The miss
I
calls.
raise.
The miss calls.
Fold.
I
The
fold.
miss calls.
Check.
Check.
Check. Check.
Check.
Check.
We've got a winner with $2,910.
Give me the chips.
Fold.
I fold.
The missed call. Missed calls.
Check.
Player
I
checks.
raise. I fold.
All in
I
with
fold.
$544. Turn. Player checks. All in with $986. River. The winner takes $3,116.
Give me the chips.
Big blind is $400. Small blind is
Fold.
$200.
I fold. Fold.
I fold.
The madam calls. The gentleman calls.
Check.
Flop. Player
I
checks.
raise.
All in with $633. All in with $3,116.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $5,414.
Give me the chips.
Big blind is $100. Small blind is $50.
I fold.
Call.
I
I
fold.
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 Flop.
Check.
River. All in with
Fold.
$1,310. The winner
That's
takes
it.
$1,460.
I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
The missed calls.
Fold.
Race.
I fold.
The madam calls. Flop.
I raise.
Fold.
We've got
That's
a
it.
winner with
Move over.
$1,074.
Fold.
I fold.
I raise.
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
The winner
it.
takes
Move over.
$957. Big blind is $150. Small blind is $75.
I fold.
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 I fold.
Check.
Flop.
Check.
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 River.
Check.
We've got a winner with $375. The madam calls.
Fold.
Fold.
The madam calls. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Check.
I raise.
The madam calls.
I fold.
I fold.
Check. I raise.
The gentleman calls. The winner takes $2,325.
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
Check. Check.
Player checks. Split pot.
That's it. Move him over. I fold.
Call.
I fold.
I fold.
Flop.
Check.
River.
Race.
I fold.
Call.
We've got a winner with $2,022. Big blind is $200. Small blind is $100.
I fold.
Fold.
I
I
fold.
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 We've
Give
got a
me the
winner with
chips.
$300.
I
Fold.
fold.
I fold.
Call.
All in with
I
$289. Turn. We've got a winner with $889.
Call.
I
The
fold.
miss
I
call.
fold.
The gentleman calls. Flop. Player checks. All in
I
with
fold.
$761.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $1,361.
I fold.
I fold. I
The
fold.
miss calls.
Check.
I raise.
All in with $510.
I fold.
Turn. The winner takes $1,620.
That's it. Move him over.
Big blind is $400. Small blind is $200.
I fold.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman
Call.
calls.
Check. Fold.
I fold.
We've got a
me the
winner with
chips.
$1,635.
I fold.
The madam calls.
I fold.
All in with $761.
I fold.
The madam calls. Flop. Turn. The winner takes
Give me the
$5,625.
chips.
The madam calls. The gentleman calls. The madam calls. Flop.
I raise.
I
The
fold.
miss calls.
Check.
River. All in with $2,772. Split pot.
That's it. Move him over. I raise.
Fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $5,920.
That's it. Move him over.
Big blind is $600.
I fold.
Call.
Check.
Flop.
Check.
Turn.
Check.
River.
Check.
We've got a winner with $1,500.
Call.
I fold.
Check. Check.
Check.
River. We've got a winner with $1,500.
That's it. Move him over.
Call.
I fold.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. The miss calls.
Check.
Turn.
I fold.
Call.
All in with $2,376. The winner takes $6,697.
I raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I fold.
Flop.
I raise.
The gentleman
I
calls.
raise.
All in with $3,284.
Check. Check.
Split pot.
That's it.
Move him over.
Big blind is $600.
I
Small
fold.
blind is $300. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
I fold.
Flop.
Check. Fold.
We've got a winner with $2,100.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
Flop. Turn.
Check.
Check.
River.
Check. I fold.
The winner takes $2,170.
I fold.
I fold.
Fold.
The madam calls.
Check.
Turn. River. The winner takes $2,070.
Fold.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $900.
I fold.
Check.
Flop. Turn. River.
Check.
Check.
The winner takes $1,200.
Give me the chips.
I fold.
I fold.
Flop. The winner takes $620.
I fold.
The winner
That's
takes
it.
$900.
Move 'em over.
The madam calls.
I fold.
Flop. Player checks. All in with 960. We've got a winner with $2,220.
Give me the chips.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. Flop. Player checks.
I raise.
I fold.
We've got a winner with
That's it.
$3,228. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Check.
Flop.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $2,100.
I
The
fold.
gentleman calls.
I fold.
The winner takes $1,800. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
Check.
Flop.
Check.
I raise.
I fold.
The
Give
winner
me the
takes
chips.
$3,310. Flop.
Check.
All in with $720. We've got a winner with $5,590. The gentleman calls. Player checks.
Check. Check.
River.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $1,800.
Check.
Flop.
I raise.
The gentleman calls. We've got a winner with $7,720.
That's it. Move 'em over.
Big blind is $600. Small blind is $300. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Fold.
The miss calls.
Check. Check.
I fold.
Call.
River. We've got a winner with $3,390.
Fold.
Fold.
The miss calls.
Call.
Flop.
Fold.
Turn. We've got a winner with $1,980.
Give me the chips.
Big blind is $100. Small blind is $50.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Call.
Check.
Raise.
I fold.
Check. Fold.
The miss calls. River.
Check. I fold.
We've got a winner with $2,570. The madam
I
calls.
fold.
Fold.
Call.
Call.
I fold. I raise.
The madam calls.
Fold.
Flop.
I raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. Turn. River.
I raise.
I fold.
The winner
That's it.
takes $2,159.
I fold.
Call.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. All in with $780.
I fold.
We've got a winner with $2,260. Big blind is $150. Small blind is $75. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
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 Player checks. Turn.
Raise.
Fold.
I fold. I fold.
I fold.
I fold.
The winner takes $1,200.
Fold.
Fold.
I raise.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. All in with $1,650. Turn. River. The winner takes $2,505.
That's it. Move him over.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Fold.
Player checks.
Raise.
I fold.
The winner takes $953. The gentleman calls.
I raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Flop. Player check. Turn.
Check. I fold.
All in with $700. We've got a winner with $2,039. Big blind is $200. Small blind is $100. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Call.
Fold.
I
The
raise.
gentleman calls. The gentleman
Call.
calls. Flop.
I raise. Fold.
I fold.
All in with $1,350. River. Split pot.
That's it. Pass them over. I fold.
I fold.
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 I
The
fold.
gentleman calls. Flop. The gentleman calls.
Check. I fold.
We've got a winner with $4,229.
I fold.
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 Call.
I
The
fold.
gentleman calls.
Check.
Raise.
I fold.
Turn. All in with $600. River. We've got a winner with $1,861.
That's it. Move 'em over.